Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how do I create these abstract nails using Polygel. Let's get into this video. Right here, I already have a peel off base on and a layer of top coat. I'm just going in with a wipe and just wiping down my nails with alcohol. Right after this, I'm going to begin shaping my nails with my craft scissors. I wasn't sure exactly of how I wanted my nails. At first, I wanted them more rounded but kind of almond. But after I did it, I felt like they looked too, I don't know what to say, but I didn't like the way the shape looked on my hand. So I readjusted it to look more almond instead of oily. Also, I do want to apologize if the video seems like it has a tint on it. I tried to go in and change a setting on my video recorder due to the last video being really shaky. The camera just was struggling to focus, and I realized that now this time I'm recording it, it's fine, the camera focused, but when I go to upload the video it has a tint on it. Right here I'm just filing the nails and just trying to get them to the desired shape. I don't know why, but my pinky finger was giving me so much problems. Anybody that does their own nails, comment down below and tell me your stories of trying to get your pinky done. Then I'm just going to take my e-file, my sanding bit, and I'm just going to make sure the nail tip is blended down and that I have a rough surface for the polygel to adhere on. This is my favorite part, when you get rid of all that nail dust. Now I'm going back in with a layer of my Joy Tea base coat. I'm just going to apply a very thin layer, then I'm going to cure that for about 60 seconds in the UV lamp. The polygel that I'm going to be using is by Makartt. I believe that's what you pronounce it as. The color is Natural Pink. I am not a fan of this polygel. I prefer version. This polygel is not that good for beginners because it's more sticky. I'm not too sure if I need to use an actual slip solution, as I'm using 70% alcohol. But it was very difficult to work with. Normally with the version, if there's a bubble, I can just push down on the polygel and it will get rid of it. This one you need to actually sway it back and forth in order to get rid of the bubbles. With this polygel, you want to make sure that you are using enough slip solution and cleaning your brush frequently, because if not, your brush will get gunked up. The best thing about polygel is that if you apply too much to one nail, you can just swipe it off and apply it to the next. I've been doing polygel for about 2 years now, and I have only done a apex about 2 or 3 times, and they haven't been that sturdy. I normally like to do my nails on the thicker side, so I don't really have to worry about having that. Some people nail beds need the apex, but my nails don't, so. If you're a beginner using polygel, I would advise you to flash cure each nail after doing it. That way the polygel doesn't run into your cuticles. Since I'm not a beginner, I decided not to do that, and as I'm doing each nail, I'm just making sure to double check the previous ones and just to clean them up if they are flooding the cuticles. Like I tell everybody that's starting off polygel, the more time that you take to make sure the nail application is neat and that the product isn't flooding your cuticles, the less time it will take you to shape your nails and file them. By the time I reached my pinky nail, I was already fed up with using this polygel, so I just slapped it on top of the nail, as you can see, and then cleaned the bottle. When I shaped my nails, I made my pinky finger a little bit too slim, so now that I have the polygel on top of it, I'm just going to make sure that I make the nail a little bit more wider and just making sure the shape is the same as all the other nails. While doing this nail, I noticed that it was a blue piece of lint from the towel that I was using. So I'm just going in and I'm going to remove the lint, and then I'm going to flatten back down the nail. I'm going to retry using this Makartt polygel with a smaller brush and a higher alcohol or slip solution to see if maybe that will make it easier to work with. Also, don't forget to remove that sticky layer of polygel off your nails with alcohol. This is how my nails are looking afterwards. I'm just going in with the regular file, and I'm just going to redefine my shape. Now I'm going in with my sanding bit. I'm going to make sure I clean up around the cuticles just to make sure that no polygel is touching my cuticles to avoid lifting. I'm also going to clean underneath my nails with the e-file, and then I'm going to just go over the nails, and you can use this to remove some of the thickness if you want.
All computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I'm going to go in with my nail brush, and I'm just going to use alcohol to remove any of that additional stickiness and extra nail dust. If you're not satisfied with the way your nails came out, you can always go back in with some more polygel and add more to the areas that may need. I'm buffing out my nails just to make sure that I have a smooth surface before applying my nail art. Then I'm going to repeat the step of cleaning my nails with alcohol just to get rid of any extra nail dust. Before beginning this abstract nail art, I'm going to be applying a thin layer of my Joy Tea base coat. To achieve this abstract nail art, I'm going to be using Vanellisa's coat color in the shade Elegant Blue, I believe, and nail gold foil flake. Vanellisa's products, especially their nail polish, are really good. I normally order them from AliExpress because they're half of the price of what you would pay on Amazon and on the Vanellisa website. This coat color is actually my favorite because it is very pigmented, so instead of applying 2 layers like their regular gel polish, you just have to apply 1. So I'm taking a regular gel liner brush and I'm just dipping it inside of the polish, and I'm just going to make some squiggly lines, I guess you would call it. The best part about abstract nail art is that there's no specific guidelines on how to achieve them. After I outline the area that I would like to be designed, I'm just going to fill it in with that same polish. Once I like the design, I'm just going to go in with a small piece of the gold nail flakes, and I'm just going to apply it to that area. Also, don't forget to smooth the foil down. If you don't, it would have the little wrinkles in it. If possible, try to apply the gold foil before doing the design. That way when you go to smooth it out, you won't have to worry about messing it up. While designing these nails, if the polish runs inside of your cuticle, you're just going to take a small brush and you're going to dip it in some acetone and just clean it up. The best part about these type of designs is that you can freestyle it. If you want to change up the colors on each nail, you can. If you want to make it a half of nail, you can. If you only want to do the tip of the nail, you can. And that's what makes it so fun. And I'm just going to be repeating the method of application to each other nail, and I'm just going to make sure I switch up the designs as I go. For anyone trying out a new nail design or new nail art, please don't be too hard on yourself. This was my first time actually trying out this simple design, and it actually came out better than I expected. My middle finger I was a little bit iffy about it because I felt like I applied too much of the blue. But after I cured everything and I looked over it, once everything was put together, everything actually looked really good. At any point, if you mess up the design or you don't like them, all you have to do is get some acetone and wipe it off.
critical functions.
Like mentioned before, don't forget to smooth down your foil. That way when you apply top coat, it will be a smooth surface. After smoothing the gold foil flake down, it actually smudged the polish. So I'm just going back in with the polish and touching it up. Then cure your nails for 60 seconds. After curing that for 60 seconds, I'm going to go in with my top coat, apply a thin layer, and then cure that for 60 seconds. So this is how my nails are looking after applying top coat and curing for 60 seconds. Bomb, I know. After applying cuticle oil, this is the final look of my nails.